Hey, it's David here at ToyZilla. We're here for our Transformers Tuesday episode. I'm starting a little late today, but you know what? I had to get a lot of cool robots together for this episode, so it took me an extra minute. I think it was worth it, though. Anyway, today we're talking about Transformers, because it is Tuesday. I got my Transformers shirt on. And I'm just going to remind you guys, once again, please share the stream. Not only is it cool for us and the store, but you will get rewarded, and I mean with like gold coins, like the ones right here. We always give out these really cool masterpiece Transformer metal coins from Japan to anyone that will share the stream. Trust me, we're going to go back, we're going to check every episode, see who shared it. We'll randomly select one person per episode, get you guys a prize, contact you and tell you, hey, pick this up. So yeah, we got a lot more of these medals to give out. Hey, thank you guys for watching. So go ahead and share that stream right now. I'm not going to talk too much until you do that, so if you're watching this after the fact, you know, a couple weeks later, just skip ahead about 5 minutes. Otherwise, keep watching, share the stream right now. Just giving you a quick overview what we're going to be talking about on today's episode. We're talking about, of course, Transformers over here. We've got, sadly, I was hoping today to show you the new Optimus Prime from Earthrise, because the shipment did go out to us. Unfortunately, because of, you know, the COVID-19 pandemic, can't say that right. We don't have it because FedEx decided that Optimus Prime was not an essential commodity to be shipped out, and so they didn't bring him to us. He's sitting somewhere in a warehouse, we don't know where. So no new Earthrise Prime, although we do have it. It's just not here right now, and I can't show it to you. So we're not going to talk about Optimus Prime today. But we have tons of other stuff. What we will be talking about is we do have... we talked last time about some of the BotCon exclusives. This time we're talking about a couple of the Comic-Con exclusives, like this Optimus Prime here. That actually comes with some of the rubber from the tires. Hey, Victor, thanks for watching. Yeah, and we're going to be talking then about some of these early to mid-90s robot series. They are called Brave Police, they're called Dagwan. They're a lot of the series put out by Takara that just didn't make it to the United States right after they stopped doing Transformers. And a lot of people say it basically is Transformers. Same designers, same toy designers, same basically quality of the toys that came out in the 90s. A lot of plastic, less metal diecast, but a little bit better articulation on the toys. So this is Brave Police. Then there's Dagwan, there's Goldrun, there's Geo Gaigar. A lot of really cool robot series. Now, I put that as many as I could find, given the time I had to prep for the show. Everything here is for sale. Some stuff maybe doesn't fit in quite with Transformers. It's at least a robot, so bear with me. Go ahead and last reminder to share that stream. You will get rewarded. I promise. We're going to go on end of the week and just catch up on all the prizes we have to give people who shared the stream during our broadcast. We appreciate it. Okay, so why not? We'll get started here. Okay, so I'll start here with Transformers, because this is Transformers Tuesday. I'm going to flip the camera around. You guys can... Okay, nothing brand spanking new, but if you guys have been collecting the Transformers movie studio series, then you know what these guys are. So we have, this is the last wave of studio series that we got before FedEx decided not to ship to us anymore. And we only have one of these guys left from each of these 4. So, hey, we're giving deals here. Why not make somebody happy? So we got 49, 50, 51, and 52. These guys retail for $25 each. Bumblebee usually runs a little bit higher. So if someone wants all 4 of these, we'll give it to you for $100. Hey, Manny, thanks for watching. Okay, this is the Studio Series Bumblebee, and it just says Transformers on it. So what I'm going to imagine is that is probably the very first Transformers movie that came out. This is the original Bumblebee as he was first seen, the Camaro mode, licensed from GM. There he is on the back. Hey, Timothy, thanks for watching. Hey. And, yeah, I mean, not a bad toy at all. He's getting really hard to find, which is making the price go up a bit on this Bumblebee. Then I'll do these in numeric order to make everyone happy. So then we go to 50. 50 is Mr. Hot Rod from last night. That's the World War II Hot Rod with that weird accent. If you saw the movie, turns into that crazy vehicle. What do you call that? It's a World War II flashback hot rod. I don't know what vehicle that is. It should say somewhere here, but what these are cool about. Thanks Steven and Neil. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. These are just cool because not all of these are the most awesome figures, but they are pretty detailed. I think Studio Series, for if you like movie line figures, are probably the best you can get. So, I mean, if you're collecting them for, nice detailing and all of that, go ahead and throw out all your other Transformers from the movie and just get Studio Series. Okay, moving on, 52, we got Soundwave here. And not definitely one of the best Soundwave movie toys. I'm not a big fan of any of the Michael Bay movies. Not dissing on them either, but yeah, this was Dark of the Moon, Soundwave. I just love that Bumblebee movie so much more in every way. So if these were Bumblebee characters, I would probably get them. Anyway. Soundwave looking pretty good as his, vehicle mode there. And this one you can see it's got that official license sticker on the back, which the other ones don't have, saying that, hey, it's owned by Daimler and you're allowed to use this, which is kind of cool. They take the extra step for the license. Okay, then we've got the three-pack over here. Chromia, RC, and Alita 1. Yeah, these are not... I mean, they're in the same class, yes, but they're deluxe class. But, size-wise, they're smaller. But I think, actually, that is a cool thing, because guess what? They're actually in scale with these guys. Whereas those are, I assume they're in scale. I haven't taken things out of the package, but I believe that's what they're going for, because they all turn into these really cool motorcycles, as you can see, with some, believe it or not, all 3 of these girls actually combine together. I've seen it done. I don't recommend it, but They don't even show it on the package being done, but they do combine. I guess because that was the original concept of the 3 of them combining. So anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about these. Let's move on. But while we're on movie toys, we do have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive from way back 2016. It's a limited edition of 5,000. I mean, how limited edition is that? That's a large number. Okay, so this is pretty cool. It's Optimus Prime from the movie. It's got this slip cover it comes out of. So it's got like a little slip case here. Keep half the package looking nice, I guess. Protects it. It's got the movie Prime from the last night. And then I guess what's really cool about this is that it comes with a piece of the actual movie Prime in a little white box. I mean, I guess that's cool. Let me open this up to show you. Oh man, this is not going to open. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so it's got a little box. Inside that box, yes, everything is for sale. Jeffrey was just asking. Everything you see here is for sale. So if I didn't say the price, I'm sorry. I guess the Bumblebee by himself is $28. The rest of these guys are $25. This guy here is $95. Just because it's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's number 4141. That makes it a lucky number. So what's cool about this Prime is it comes with piece of the rubber from the tire in this little box here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a small piece, but that is Optimus Prime tire from the movie. Can you see that? Yeah, that's what the big fuss is about. You actually get a piece of the movie car in that little box. Yeah, and then you get this other little box. And what's inside that box? What is inside that box? I'm trying to show you. Okay. Here is what's inside that box. You get a certificate of authenticity showing... Come on. Focus. Focus, people. Focus. Okay. It's a certificate of authenticity saying basically that you got a piece of Optimus Prime. That tire came off of the Optimus Prime in the movie, so that's what's cool about it. Otherwise it's just another movie toy. Cool. Greg, thanks for watching. Michael, thanks for watching. So you guys have questions about this, let me know. Otherwise, I will move on. So this guy is $95. It's limited edition number 4141 of the series. Okay, moving on. So we're going to start talking about Takara, now known as Takara Tomy, but they made a lot of these really cool robots back in the 90s. And sadly, I didn't have time to do all my research for today's show. So I don't know the names of a lot of these. And so everything here is for sale. But if you want the price of this or to ask more information or to buy it, send me a screen capture of the robot so that I can tell you what it is. Yes. Oh yeah, Jeffrey, thanks. Yeah, we're actually not doing a live auction on anything today, but if you want to offer $90 for that Optimus, go ahead and private message us. We'll be happy to oblige. Okay, so yeah, here, this is Brave Police. So that was the first robot in the line from Takara that came out. Sadly, this guy is missing something. I don't know what he's missing, but he's missing something. Probably a head and a chest, I'm going to guess. So, I don't know what to price him at right now, but just make an offer on him. But we do have another robot here. This is not the first series. It's not Brave Police, but this is from Dagwan. And this guy is known as, I believe, Jumbo Dagwan. But it's the STD size, which just means standard. It doesn't mean it has a disease. I know you guys are thinking it's got coronavirus, but no, it's just a robot with a standard size, not the big deluxe one. So it doesn't, I mean, I guess it does transform, but it just doesn't transform as fully as the larger size one. All the things you'll see here in the show, these are fully licensed. Some people ask me, like, you know, it's got the copyright here, but why is it say Sonokong? That's just the Korean company that released the robot in Korea. It came out in Japan as well, but in Korea it was released by Sonokong. Okay, so this guy's just $20, and that's really not a bad price. It's actually still sealed, so you can see what it does. It's basically a bunch of vehicles that combine and make a really cool robot, including a jumbo aircraft carrier and 3 other vehicles, and they form that guy. And then you look, there's some humans on the show that wear really cool armor. So who are those guys? Because in Transformers, we really never got any toys of any of the human characters, but in Dagwon, we did. We got this guy over here, and again, sorry I don't know their name, but he's number 1 in the series, and these guys sort of transform. I'm going to say they sort of transform. That's the human dude there that wears the armor, and then the armor kind of transforms into some kind of a phoenix-looking thing. Again, I'm sorry I don't have more information on this, but you can check out this series. This one's the original Japanese toy that did come out in Japan. We've got 2. Now, if you care about the package and everything, you can get one for $45. Otherwise, you can get this one. The toy is still mint, but the box, I'm going to say, is a little bit hammered. And that one you get for $10 cheaper, $35. And then the next one in the line we have is number 4. So what does this guy do? That's a good question. Let's see. Okay, he's this kind of like nerdy-looking yoga instructor on the back with a little Scrooge McDuck spectacles there. And it looks like he's got these turbines on his chest that spin, and that's like some kind of like a pretty cool superpower. Yeah, it's a cool looking armored dude, Dagwon. So, all right, now are dudes in cool armor the only humans on this show? No, they had a lot of female characters too, and we have some of them here. And you're like, wait, this is an anime show now? No, this is still talking about robots. It's still Transformer Tuesday. But let's check these girls out. Now, these were not owned, but they were displayed at a store. So, therefore, the blister has been removed from the backing board. And you can see, yep, they had a lot of cute girls on these Brave shows. And then this is one of them. Take her out. You can actually see her better now. And she fell off her stand. Okay, there you go. Alright. So, yeah. No, they should have made girls on Transformers too, I think. I mean, at least figures of them. Other than, well, RC finally, but... So, there she is. These are not overly expensive, which is good. Believe she is $25. We've got another one here that's also $25. There she is. And this is from the series Brave. Sunrise Animation produced the animation for this. Very cool anime figure with a base for $25. And then, yes, you're wondering, is there like a super limited edition version of this? Yes, there is. If you want to pay twice the price, you get the same girl, but with short sleeves, and it's a limited edition of 1,000. Yes, 1,000 pieces. So I don't know. Can you see the difference between these 2 girls? One's got short sleeves and like a lighter color skirt. The other one has long sleeves and is half the price. So there you go. If you don't believe me. Okay. All right. So I'm going to come back to a couple of things on this table, but let's move on over here So we're going to talk... Okay, this guy we already covered. He's 20, but obviously we have 2 of him. Then, yeah, after... this is Dagwan and Brave Police. We have Goldron, and we have King Stone. So, like I said, STD doesn't mean disease, just means standard size. He's a little gold-plated car that transforms into a robot. Comes with accessories. I guess the box is open, so let's take a look at him. There he is. His accessories have all fallen out. Okay. Alright, but here he comes with the card. He comes with... he has a sword. That's not bad for a robot. So that's his sword sheath. There's the actual sword. There's another card. Comes with a bunch of cards. Collector cards. Another card. That's kind of like the main robot from the series. It's all gold. Another card. And then, yes, here's all the unapplied stickers for him. Really nice. Yeah, and you can see the other even cooler robots that come from this Goldron series, including that train guy there. Now, the train, let's see, do we have that train? I think we have part of that train. We don't have the whole train. But yeah, there's a lot of really nice robots in this series. This guy is not bad because he's a nice car, but if you want... Now this one, how much is he? He's only $15. These are very affordable robots if you like robots and can't afford G1 Transformers. I would say get these guys because they're basically from the same line. Now, if you want to one step up, there is this Kingstone. That's the deluxe version. That's $25. And I'm not going to take him out of the box, but guess what? He comes with a working siren. He is probably about at least a third bigger than this one. And, yeah. And his gun shoots. So, comes with missiles. So if you want to step up, go for him for only $25. Not bad. Okay, we have a couple of him. I'm just letting you know. Now, this guy we only have one of. This is one of the main guys from the series. It's actually 2 robots in there. And I wish I knew their names. If anyone's watching knows the names of these guys, go ahead, chime in. But they're from Goldron, and there's one that's like a bird guy, and then there's a guy that's got like a lion head, and they're both gold. And this, again, is the standard version of these robots, so it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it's still not too bad, you know. And what are we selling this for? I think, $25, so same price as that guy, $25. Not bad at all. Okay. So do we have more from this line? Yes, we do. Sadly, not complete figures. But this gives you a chance to look at these guys a little bit better. This guy turns into a fire truck. Obviously does not have some of the parts, because otherwise he would have arms. But for the most part, he's all there, complete. It looks like he's missing this little siren on top, on one of the sides. But otherwise, pretty good. And yeah, see, they were pretty decently articulated for robots from the 90s, back in the day. This is the train. And I like the head on him. But you can see one of his ears is broken off there. Still a very cool looking robot. This guy is Might Gain, as you can see from the sticker there, Might Gain. And yes, obviously does something if you put batteries in. Should run like a train. Doesn't have the battery compartment there. And I'll have to think what to sell this guy for, since he's not in the best of condition. But if you're interested, just let me know. Okay, so moving down the line, after this is one of the later series from Takara. This is Dygunder. Now this guy actually, he plays with a video game. So this one is sealed, so he's in perfect shape. But so what happened is you could plug this robot into your TV set, and you'd play as the character in a video game and fight enemies. Isn't that cool? So this, I believe, is the first robot in the line, R01. He's not the biggest, but he turns into this cool looking lion or puma, and and then he plugs into your TV, and you can play video games with him. So you can see the copyright there. He's 2002 Takara, and the box is completely. Is it sealed? Is it not sealed? It looks like it's sealed to me. Okay, so it's brand new anyway. I know that. And yeah, all the other robots in the line too, they would kind of plug in and you could play games with the robot, which is pretty crazy. It's like having your own game system there. Anyway, all right, cool. Moving down the line. Oh, how much is he? That's the important question. He is $35, so still not bad for a robot that is 20 years old. Okay, then 2001. I did these guys 1 year out of order. I'm sorry. Okay, so we had the Web Diver series, and this, again, it was another like video game toy. But this is not this is the STD version, the standard size, not the deluxe size. So this version of the robot doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but look at the price. It's only $20 for a toy that's over 20 years old. Not too bad a deal. Oh yeah, there's a button on the back. Okay, we'll see if that works. But yeah, he combines with all these other vehicles. Powers up. And let's see, does it light up still? Maybe. Oh, look at the eyes. There we go. That is cool. Alright. So, we've got that robot from Web Diver, and then we have this robot from Web Diver. This is W06. Again, it looks like they're going with a Phoenix theme for this robot. This robot actually turns into that train. That's a vehicle mode. And then again, it looks like there is a video game involved with the toy that you get to play the game when you buy the toy. And I believe it just plugs right into your TV set, and it looks like, see, I never had these toys and I never got to play with them, but it looks like the robots actually interact with each other. So pretty darn cool. And again, we're not selling these for big money. That last one was $20. This one's $20. This guy over here was $35. You know, some of the more rare Takara robot lines that are not Transformers. So I think we covered most of that, but there's a couple honorable mention robots over here that just didn't fit in with any other category, so I'm going to put them in right now. We've got Neo Kaisen here. There's a Canon Kaisen robot. This guy presumably would turn into a plane. But this version of the robot is a remote control. So if you want a cool remote control robot, let's open it up and show you. Still has all the decals unapplied. And then here is the robot. Should bring this up better. Okay. There we go. Okay. So there's the robot inside the box with the remote control. Again, $20. $20. Not bad at all. It's got the wings you can plug on his back. Very, very cool. And just put some batteries in there. He doesn't come with batteries, but then he will walk for you. Okay. And then we've got... This is a very popular show in Japan. Michael, thanks for watching. I've got two Michaels watching at the same time. Very cool. Okay, does anyone know of this series? It's called Iron Leaguer. So it's basically robots from every sports team, I guess, in the world, or especially in America and Japan. So this was the basketball robot. There was a baseball robot. There was, I believe, a soccer robot. You can see the anime there on the top of the box. And each robot had like a superpower kind of tied into the sport that they play. So this guy here, he actually gets tall, like a basketball player. You can adjust his legs and make him taller. And I know this is the Korean released version of the toy, but the Japanese release is like impossible to find. And there's actually no difference really in the toy. There's just a difference in the language on the box, basically. So here, let's take a look at this guy, since we can open him up. I think all these guys are cooler once you take them out of the box. Okay, so there we go. There's his decal sheet. There's his instructions, so you can see all the other robots that came in the series, which we sadly do not have. I wish we had more of these guys. They're just impossible to find. See, there's the one from football. There's the one from baseball. There's ice hockey. There's soccer. And then basketball is this guy, but you can see he's a really big robot compared to my hand there. He's a pretty decent size. Comes with a basketball, and then, let's see, comes with a bunch of collector cards there too. And then what does he do? He's got cool shades on him. You know, he's got some articulation. He's got the basketball there in his hands. According to the illustrations on the box, I've never taken this guy out before, so I look like there is some switch that makes him taller. This is something I should have practiced, but okay. I'm not going to do it because I'm sure it works, because I've never even taken this out of the box. But that's an Iron Leaguer toy for you. The only one we have. He is $40. Not bad at all if you know what they are, and they're really, really, really hard to find. Okay, I'll move them over. Okay, then we have a couple more of the girls from the Sunrise animation series. This one, we have two versions of her. They're both $29. There you go. This one's got the volleyball in her hands and the kind of cut-off shirt. This one, she's got a swimsuit on. Both versions, she's got these, she's got those little Scrooge McDuck glasses on. Why is everyone wearing Scrooge McDuck glasses? Yeah, okay. There you go, $29 for her. And like I said, with both of these, they are in the blister, but the blister is removed, cut off of the card. So, easier for removal and for display, I think. Okay. Alright, what did we not cover here? We did not cover Microman, aka Micronauts. Now, how does that relate to Transformers at all? Good question. Okay, so guess what? Remember that guy, Soundwave, and the other guy, Megatron, and even that dude, Perceptor? Yeah, they were from a line in Japan called Microman that was brought to the U.S. and called Micronauts. Um, and this is actually the San Diego Comic Con release that had all the classic Micronaut toys from Faroid to Galactic Warrior to what else is in here? Again, not opened, never opened. So okay, Orbital Defender. So we had at least 3 of the classic Micronauts characters in one package. And I believe they were trying to bring Micronauts back in a bigger way. Maybe unsuccessfully, but this is from Hasbro. Yes, got 3 Micronaut figures, time chamber accessory, 10 weapon gear accessories. This is just an awesome toy. Oh yeah, man, I think he was wearing Michael Jordan's there. Just talking about that guy. Anyway, Micronauts, yes. These are awesome toys. Not everyone loves them the same way they do Transformers. They had a lot more humanoid characters, fewer robots in the series. But they did have some great robots. I mean, Perceptor, Soundwave. A lot of those guys came from the micro world. But Micronauts did not end back in the 70s and 80s. No. We've got some of the newer Microman toys here. Not all of them, but we have some. Again, these were released out in Korea. This one is Microman DX Set 09. It's another Phoenix. I'm going to call it a Phoenix. Phoenixes are big in Japan. Okay. Or it's at least some kind of a bird. And it's a pretty big set. Again, only $25. That's not bad. And then we do have some transforming vehicles too, like this guy here. It goes from this really weird looking orange robot to a orange vehicle. There we go. And let's see. We have some of the other little robots here. These guys... Okay, so how much was that? This guy was only $15. These guys are only $5 each. So if you want to give a new toy line a shot, $5 is a very low entry point into that world. And guess what? They do transform. So it's not just a robot. It also turns into this bike. From that bike into that robot. Yeah, I'm not going to take all these guys out of the box. You can just imagine what they do from the pictures. So we've got M9, M7, and M6 over here from Microman. Okay, I know. That's weak. We don't have enough Microman. Yes, we're going to try to get some more stuff in. But since today, I'm telling you what, I looked as hard as I could, and this was all the toys I found that kind of fit this category. We'll go look at the Transformers section maybe for a second, see if there's anything new. Oh, there was one thing I forgot about. This guy's a vintage 80s toy. Who didn't really... I don't know where he came from. If anyone had any information on him, I don't think he had like an animated series in Japan. I don't think... I think he was just a toy robot that was released that was kind of cool. So he doesn't have batteries with him, but he does walk and he drives. He's got 2 walking modes. So he's actually like a 3-in-1. That's what they call him, 3-in-1, which means he's got 3 modes. So he's got the full like humanoid walking robot. He's got the driving, or they call it running, vehicle mode. Then it's got that kind of waddling mode in between the 2 modes, and then he's got this mode here as a robot. And not a bad robot at all. This is very classic 80s robot, and he's only $35. You know, just because. Now, if Hasbro had picked this up, slapped a Autobot insignia on him, he would be worth a couple $100. And they called him, an Autobot. So he's very much like Omega Supreme. And you know what? Let me see. He's open enough. I'll take him out so you can see him. I consider him very much like Omega Supreme because you have to kind of take him apart a little bit. And the way he walks is very much like Omega Supreme. So he's got all the accessories. He's got the missiles. He's got the gun. See, there we go. And the instructions. So you know what he's supposed to do. And yeah, there's the parts that make the car. There's your missile. There's the front of the car. See, that was probably the only difference between him and the majority of the Transformers is that there are pieces that come off of him when he transforms. But then his main body is actually pretty nice. Alright, I'm getting him out, don't worry. Okay, there he is. So that's what he looks like. Pretty cool. That's like an 80s color palette right there. If you guys know the 80s. Okay, the only thing that's kind of loose on him just is that one little sticker that goes for his glasses. But otherwise, yeah, look at that. Yeah, there's his claws. Oh, nicely articulated, actually. Look how the arm moves like that. Boom. Yeah. No, I mean, some work has been put into this robot. I think, does that shoot off? Maybe? Maybe not. I thought it came out. Okay. Anyway, it's four-wheel drive, or it says it is. Yeah, there is the on, off, on. So you can switch between the different modes. That looks like, yeah, that's his battery hatch right back there. So, and where was he made? He was made in Taiwan. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's a bad toy. This is all metal. Yeah, this is all metal pieces on him. He is actually a pretty cool toy. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I don't know is if he originally had any kind of styrofoam or anything in this box. It just looked like he was put in the box, so I'll put him right back. And put all his accessories back in this little bag with the instructions. But he's complete. And, oh yeah, his claws do come off. Okay, there we go. I see it. And then that piece comes off too. So, I mean, for the box art alone, I would pick him up for $35. That's not bad, Mr. Robot Car. Anyone has more information on this dude, let me know, but I think he is awesome. You know what we'll probably do is put him up on our website, which we are growing right now to try to get more items up. So, if you see anything here you want, let me know, and I will not bother, but if you don't, then I'll slowly start putting a lot of the stuff that we have featured on the show onto our website to make it a little bit easier to order from us. What is the website? It's actually ToyZillaStore.com, so you can check it out when you have time. Covered a lot of cool robots today, so I feel pretty satisfied. I'll take one last look over there. Let's just switch it around. Alright, back over to the Transformers section here. Let's see if there was anybody that we did not cover that we should have covered. Okay, yes! I knew there was one other robot here. Wow. This guy actually has pretty cool artwork too. What's his name? He is Kaisen, and he does shoot. So if you know, you got Megatron, you got Soundwave. Let's take a look at Kaisen here and see if same league as those guys. Okay, so what does he do exactly that makes him so cool? Well, first of all, I think he shoots some really big missiles. At least according to the box art, it shows 2 big missiles. So you can fire him at least twice before, you know, your family gets mad at you for shooting missiles in the house. Is the box... Oh, the box is open. Hey, let's take him out. See what we got here, because I'm kind of curious. I've never taken this out of the box. He's not super expensive. How much do you think he is? He is, like everything else pretty much on today's show, $25. So there are the decals you can stick on him. There are the 2 big missiles. It's something like Nerf. It's kind of like a soft tip. Okay, let's take him out. Yeah, I mean, interesting looking gun. We could transform him and see what the robot looks like. Let's see how the missiles fire. So he's a double-barrel gun. That's kind of cool. So it doesn't just shoot twice, it shoots 2 missiles at the same time. I should have... Okay, there we go. Did I put him in right? Okay. Maybe that's all there is. Let's try firing him off. Okay. Maybe I didn't do it right. Okay, Davi, next time you practice before you just take something out of the box and try to figure it out. Okay. I'm going to assume he works because he's never been taken out of the box. With one hand, it's a little too much for me to figure out. Let me take those missiles out. I think maybe I had to put them in harder and then fire them out. Or maybe there was something in the back I had to cock to arm the gun. Okay, well, whatever the case may be. Let's just transform this guy and see what he looks like. Okay, so let's see if I can do this with one hand. Transform! Transform! Yeah, maybe he is, it does look kind of like Star Wars. Oh, boom. Yeah, you can't watch what I'm doing because I'm holding the phone. Let's try this. Yeah, never heard of a tripod here. Okay. There we go. Now you can see him. And I have 2 hands. Okay, let's see. Let's transform this dude into a robot. Okay, so the arms go like that. You can see the head, so it probably... I did not read the instructions, but let's see if I can figure this out anyway. Does this thing do anything? No. Okay. Oh, look, I just figured it out. Okay, so this whole piece just... He has a pretty simple transformer. Okay, there we go. That is robot mode, so probably about 5 steps at most. Then these are his arms, which sadly do not rotate, so you can't like punch someone in the face with him. He is... Okay, the feet do spin around like that, so you can kind of stand him up. Oh, I'm Canon Kaisen! Yay! Okay, not that impressive a robot, but if you like 80s, 90s toys, you got an extra... You know what? I'll make him cheaper. I'll say he is... I'll say he's $20, because I couldn't figure out how to fire him off. But that's pretty darn cheap for still, like, a very cool vintage look, vintage robot. But as soon as this is over, I'll figure out how to fire him, and trust me, he does work. So, alright guys, until next time, this has been your host, David, Davidatron, over at ToyZilla. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys this time tomorrow. Alright, take care.